I fell off recently. It's time for me to quit YouTube. I gained 1 subscriber. Oh my gosh, Mom, I'm so famous. Hey everyone, Game Test here, and welcome back to another video. And today we are going to be talking about more Hive YouTubers that quit in 2024. My last part was in September, and I missed a lot of Hive YouTubers in that original part. So in this video, I'm going to be covering the rest of the Hive YouTubers that have quit in 2024, and if I have missed any more, please let me know in the comments down below, and maybe in a month or two, I'll release the third part. Anyways, let's get into this because I know you guys hate me yapping. Starting off, and possibly the biggest one on this list in my opinion, is MCW Mike. You probably know who this guy is. He hosted, in my opinion, the best tournament of 2024. His editing skills were wonderful. He was a really entertaining streamer and made really entertaining content. But what happened to him is completely really unknown. Last I heard of MCW Mike before he left was that because he was, I believe, finishing his senior year of high school, that going into college he was probably going to stop YouTube. This was in a stream, if I remember correctly. Again, it's been many months since this guy left and disappeared. Now, he has returned and released a video talking about his Hive Summer Blast tournament, although it's not sure if this is a real return or is just a one-off thing. Next up, we have Ender Gaming. If you don't know who Ender Gaming is, he was a pretty prominent Hive streamer back around May and June. This guy was averaging 20 viewers. He was really doing well and was probably going to become a really big Hive YouTuber. He tried to make videos, but they never really went anywhere. Then he just kind of disappeared without really saying anything for like a month or two before he come back, started streaming again, but he wasn't really seeing anything. Sadly, his streams had kind of just died. I mean, he was averaging about 10, nowhere near his normal 20. And then he would just release a post where he would talk about that he was just demotivated, burnt out, and was going to be taking a long break. Next up on this list, we have Prof Mush. What happened to Prof Mush is pretty much completely unknown. And this guy was a good friend of mine. Back in May and June, this guy was a huge streamer in the EU scene. This guy was averaging like 20. He was getting raids. His videos were doing great. And then one day, bam, just gone. And he hasn't been heard from since. The main theory is that it was a Wi-Fi issue because Prof Mush had talked about his Wi-Fi being bad and his mic being bad, that it was breaking. It's really unknown if we're ever going to see Prof Mush return in the Hive community. He was about to hit 1K too and get monetized. Who knows if we'll ever see Prof Mush again, but it is really sad to see him go. Friends of his, aka me and Sploofy, are probably the most saddened, and some people such as Tremont are even forgetting he existed. Kind of crazy. Next up, I want to talk about a Hive YouTuber that probably none of you remember whatsoever, but I do. His name was Channers. He appeared one day around, I think, August. He had some good video ideas. He was streaming. I rated him. I subbed to him. Then, bam. Not a community post. Right after he hit 200 subs, he released a video, and he has been gone ever since. It does suck because I thought Channer had a lot of potential. And once again, it is completely unknown if this dude will ever return to our community. But I really do hope he does because, you know, he's just cool. Next up, we have Blobby MC. Blobby MC is somewhat easier to talk about because he literally has said what he quit for. He was bored of Hive, bored of Minecraft. He wants to do IRL videos and do other games. He privated all of his old videos and has released a Roblox trolling video using his face cam. Good for you, Blobby. Glad to see you're enjoying content. Next up, we have Bow Diggity. Bow Diggity was someone who was getting noticed by everyone. His thumbnails were great, his videos were doing great, his streams were doing great. He hit 200, then dipped randomly. It has been 6 months since his last upload, and 5 months since his last community post. He never said a word about why he quit, and it's completely unknown if we'll ever see Bow Diggity again. Kind of sad because Loki thought that guy was going to be something big. Next up we have George. George was a Hive YouTuber who was known for his montages and would stream from time to time. 5 months ago, he just retired. He released a whole video talking about why he left, so if you're interested in it, go check it out on George's channel. Show him some support. But, you know, I'm at least glad that he made a video talking about why he left, because it makes my life a whole lot easier. It's because I can actually figure out why the heck he left. But yeah, go check out his video. Talks about why he left. Next up we have Oracat. What happened to Oracat? Nobody really knows. He come back 11 days ago, streamed one time, and left again. Before that, it was 3 months ago, then 7 months. He hasn't uploaded in a year. There's nothing on his community tab that explains why he left, but it's probably him just growing up in life and wanting to move on from Hive, which is completely understandable. I don't really think we'll ever see Oracat return, but maybe he will. Next up we have Tub Bubble. Tub Bubble added me in June and then dipped pretty much right after that. He hasn't uploaded in a while. It's been 3 months. Before that it was 1 year, and to be honest, it's probably just he doesn't have any motivation and is focusing on real life. I do think we'll see a Tub Bubble upload again, but it's probably not going to be for a while. Next up on this list we have Prime Fire. This guy was pretty much talked about by everyone, and there was polls saying he would be the next YT rank. His last upload was 3 months ago, his last stream was 7 months ago, and his last community post was 2 months ago where he says video soon, and has not been seen since. There's not a word about why he left. Nobody really knows. He just kind of disappeared. So, who knows if we'll ever see Prime Fire return. Next up we have J Gaming XD. This guy was a good friend of mine, actually one of the first Hive YouTubers I ever befriended back in 2023. What happened to him? Well, he just kind of said, if I remember correctly, that he was demotivated and has disappeared completely. His last upload was 6 months ago. He's privated all of his streams, and to be honest, we probably won't really see him again. Kind of sad. We miss you, buddy. Maybe return to us one day. Lastly, I want to talk about someone who you may say doesn't deserve to be on this list, and that's Power Punch. And the reason why I'm putting him on this list is, despite him uploading 3 days ago, 2 weeks ago he made a community post talking about him being demotivated and that he's not really been active on Hive or Discord. So we probably are not going to see Power Punch upload frequently. He's probably going to be not that much. But I still decided to put him on here, despite it still being unknown if he's quitting or if he's just going to upload a lot more, I guess, smaller, I guess you could what you say. It's like every, like, we'll say month there's an upload, but again, like, it's pretty unknown. But anyways, this video has come to a close. Thank you guys for watching. I love you guys, and maybe like and subscribe because we're pretty underrated, and thanks for making it through. And if you made it this through, if you made it all the way through, you're a pretty cool person. Anyways, see you all on the next video. Bye, flippity bye.